Right, Shalom.
Shalom.
When the staff is always about giving no praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakah Kodash. Right, double honor to the apostles of GMS. And honor to you brothers doing the work in truth, while sincerity.
Yep.
Just a quick one, brother, with the brother. Right, just a couple brothers from GMS London camp. I came across this article earlier on today. It's quite an old article from 2014. It was basically said why birds attack the peace doves in Rome. Right now, this is Esau, basically putting names and meanings to everything, which ultimately there is. But the main point is what you call it, the spiritual aspects of all of these things, man. Right? Because what do your peace doves represent, man? Right? There ain't gonna be peace in these last days, right? So the peace doves released by a Pope in Rome were attacked because they're unnaturally white, right? And when I read that, I was thinking about Cain, man. Right? They, what do you call it? When the Lord put that mark on him, which I'm gonna go and get. Right? When the Lord put that mark on him, man, he would have been sticking out like a sore thumb.
Right. That's true, man.
Yeah. This is Genesis 4:15. It says, and Yahweh said unto him, therefore, hang about. Sorry, I started too high. I'll start from 10, read into it a bit. So Genesis 4:10, it says, and he said, what hast thou done? The voice of thy brother's blood cried unto me from the ground. Right, this is after Cain's just slew Abel, right?
And that blood, that's talking about his spirit.
Yeah.
In the spiritual realm, basically crying unto his father, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, and asking for revenge, man.
Yeah.
Because that's a righteous thing. It says in the Thessalonians, it's a righteous thing
to recompense
tribulation to them that
trouble you. That's right.
Cain troubled Abel, man, and it was an unrighteous deed. It was the first murder that took place upon the face of the earth, man.
Yeah, that's right. It says, and now art thou cursed from the earth, which hath opened up her mouth to receive thy brother's blood from thy hand. When thou tillest the ground, it shall not henceforth yield unto thee her strength. A fugitive and a vagabond shalt thou be in the earth. And Cain said unto the Lord, my punishment is greater than I can bear. Behold, thou hast driven me out this day from the face of the earth, and from thy face shall I be hid. I shall be a fugitive and a vagabond in the earth. And it shall come to pass that everyone that findeth me shall slay me. Right? So he had that mark on it, man.
God. See, and that wasn't going to happen straight away. That was prophecy. That's going to happen in these last days, man. He's going to get slayed. World War III. Esau's going to get taken out.
Going to get taken out, man.
God.
Right? It says, and the Lord said unto Cain, therefore, who slayeth Cain, vengeance shall be taken on him sevenfold. Right? You see that when you attack these Edomites for whatever reason, right? Esau comes back with a vengeance, man.
Yeah.
Right, he comes back and he fucks your shit up, man.
Yeah.
Hey, look at them so-called Palestinians. They might throw rocks, right, into Israel, and then they getting hit with Hellfire missiles, man.
Yeah. Unbalanced retaliation.
Yeah. This is man's MO, man.
God.
Right. It says, and Yahweh set a mark upon Cain. Right, that's that leprosy, man. Right, it says lest any finding him should kill him. Right, so that leprosy, because that leprosy, man, you don't look right. We were saying just even to this day, right, you get them what you call it, them albinos, right, in the land of Ham, the land of Africa, right. That if they get caught, they're being cooked, man.
Yeah, they get hunted, for purposes of witchcraft. By witch doctors over there, and they hunt them for their genitals, their limbs and stuff. So it's really crazy over there for them albinos, man.
Yep. And you gotta really ask, man. They're the only nation of people on the earth without any pigment, man. Right. They go on holiday, right? Then they get burnt up.
Yep.
Right. Always coming back from holiday with their skin peeling and shit.
Yeah.
That's true. Right, but they'll go around telling everyone that they are the superiors on the earth.
God.
Right? So the irony was too much when Pope Francis and two children released two white, quote, peace doves, right, at the Apostolic Palace in Vatican City on Sunday. The doves were immediately attacked by other birds, right, losing feathers and being driven away as a huge crowd watched. Thus, tens of thousands of tweets and Facebook posts were launched, some of which used the words such as demonic, omen, and apocalypse, and inevitably, of course, referring to angry birds.
Hey, and why do people automatically suspect that it was an omen straight away? Because deep down, people know that this kingdom that we're living in isn't right, and it's wicked, man. Right? That's why that will come to someone's head. Like, people always say there's something in the air. I feel like something's going to happen soon. You know, there's always talks of World War III. Everyone knows there's going to be a shift in the earth, but no one can properly identify what it's going to be except for the prophets of Yahweh Shem Yahshai. Right? Because Amos 3:7 said, the Lord revealeth his secrets to his servants, the prophets, man. So all those feelings and spiritual things, we feel them through the scriptures, man. We know what's going on. You know?
That's right, that's right. It says, why did the crow and the gull attack the doves? Right? It says, because the doves were white. It was the way right? It was the way that was written. That kind of made me laugh. Right, but hey, hear this, man. You so-called white people, we don't hate you because you're so-called white. We hate you because you're an Edomite, man.
That's right.
Right? You know, before you try to make this a simple carnal thing, right? In fact, we'll show you something, man. It says Malachi 1, right? From verse, I'll start from the top, man. It's the burden of the word of Yahweh to Israel by Malachi. I've loved you, saith Yahweh, yet ye say, wherein hast thou loved us? Was not Esau Jacob's brother? Right? Saith Yahweh, yet I loved Jacob, and I hated Esau. Right? And laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness. Right? Lord didn't say, oh, and I hated white people. He's like, no, I hated the so-called white people. Let's put it like that. Right? You know, say the correct way. Right? He said, but I hated Esau, man. Right? Because when you know, if you can receive it, Esau and Cain are the same person. Right? Coming back. And in fact, what you call it? One I like to get.
If I could quickly say it. Like the brother said, like, we don't hate so-called white people because they're white. You know, because we have brothers in this faith, in this truth, that have, you know, the curse of leprosy. And we don't hate them brothers, man. It's not the skin, it's the seed. Right? It's the fact that you're Edomite and you're actually the wicked that the Bible speaks of, and your actions prove so. You know, that's why we hate you, because we hate wickedness, man. And the scriptures say to love the good and hate the evil.
That's right.
Right?
That's right. That's right. That's a good point. Right? And you can't the apostles refer to Edomites as, you know, Mr. Can't do, bro. Right? It says John 8:44 says, ye are of your father the devil. Now see how shall speaking to wicked Israelites, right? Basically saying y'all act like Edomites. Right? It says, and the loss of your father ye will do. It says he was a murderer from the beginning. Right? And that's referring to Cain. Right? It says, and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh the lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it.
Father of lies, man. John 8:44.
Yeah.
Well. Hey, because you so-called white, when you look at that situation with Cain in the garden, he didn't even seek to repent at that stage. He was wicked from the beginning. He wasn't even trying to repent, man. And it's the same as Esau. Esau wasn't trying to repent either, man.
That's right.
You know, it wasn't in their spirit to repent. They wasn't granted the ability to repent because they were of that wicked stock.
Oh, no place of repentance found. I'll grab that after.
Beautiful.
Right? In fact, let me load that up now because I know I'll forget.
Yeah, man, you Edomites can't repent. Repentance was only given to who? The nation of Israel, man. We were the only ones that had a chance to repent from our transgressions, because the law, statutes, and commandments that we broke were given to us and only us anyway. Right? That's why we have the chance to repent.
That's right. It says Psalms 58:3. Right? It says the wicked, just to close the loop on John 8:44, because the wicked are estranged from the womb. Right? So this is talking about a group of people, not just one person. Right? It says the wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. Right? And that's these devils for you, man. It was even a an Oxford study, which basically said the best, the people that make it best in this world are people who are good liars, man. Right? And that's why Jake just can't do certain jobs, because Jake has that conscience bites them, man. Right? Jake will sell out, and then after a while be like, nah, man, it ain't worth it, man. That's why Jake always end up bugged out, man.
Yeah, because to be a partaker in this world, you have to be like the people that rule the world, man. You have to possess the same qualities in wickedness that they possess if you want to get ahead, man. You can't be righteous in a wicked world and expect to get ahead. It's just not going to happen.
Too many precepts.
You know, and then, you know, in our kingdom, how's it going to work? You're going to have to be righteous to get ahead, man. You know, you're going to have to be a good person. You're going to have to be following the laws, statutes, and commandments. You're going to have to be a good brother, man.
Yeah.
By force, we're going to be good brothers because the Lord is going to install it in our inward parts, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, and all wickedness shall be stamped out in the kingdom of Israel, man.
That's right.
All right, it says Sirach 10 says, a wise judge will instruct his people, and the government of a prudent man is well ordered. As the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers, and what manner of man the ruler of the city is, such are all they that dwell therein.
God.
Right? So, hey, who's the ruler of this city? Esau, the so-called white man. You read Job 9:24. Right, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Right? And what is he? We just read in Psalms 58. He's a liar. Right? He's estranged from the womb. Go speaking lies as soon as they be born. Right? Yet in this kingdom, that's how you get along, man. Right? That's how you make it up there. Everyone wings it. Right? Everyone says they can do stuff they can't really do.
Can't.
Right? What you quoted as well is Hebrews 12:16, lest there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau, who for one morsel of meat sold his birthright. For ye know how that afterward, when he would have inherited the blessings, he was rejected.
Still like, go on, bro.
Therefore he found no place of repentance, though he sought it carefully with tears.
Right, he was rejected, man. Right, Esau was actually rejected by Yahweh Shem Shai. Right, so he had no chance of repenting. He had no chance of rehabilitation. Right, he was just casted out, man, from the very beginning.
Yeah.
All right, so that tells you a lot about this people, man, and that's why when we go to the book of Obadiah, which is only one page, but it's a very deep book.
That's right.
Right, it talks about, you know, the annihilation of Esau, Edom for good. You know, they're not even going to exist. Their presence is going to be a thing of the past in the kingdom, man.
That's right.
You know,
it's going to be as a bad dream.
That's right, a dream that faded away.
Yep. And the parallels between Cain and Esau, because what would you call it? Despite Esau being the one who sold his birth, right, who gave away his blessing, right, what did he do? He was pleading, oh, please, please. Right? That's the same thing Cain was doing. Oh, but my punishment's too deep. You just killed your brother, nigga.
Yeah. Like, what's supposed to happen?
Yeah.
You know, after you kill someone, you're meant to die.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, but in order to saving your death on a grand scale for the end.
Oh, fact. Since you have said that, is what was it? You know when it says send the mount up to heaven. I always forget where this is.
Oh yeah, I know you get. Hey, and that just shows you that, you know, Esau's judgment is going to be tremendous, man, because he killed his brother, and the judgment wasn't laid out straight away. You know, because that's why when you go into the Bible dictionary, it says Esau, you know, Edom is a figure of great future judgment.
Yeah.
You know, so his judgment is coming very soon, man, and the Lord is building it all up. That's why it also says in Revelations that his transgressions, his sins, have mounted up to the heavens.
Yeah, that's the one I'm looking for.
Oh, right. That's the spirit. Okay, come on. You know, his transgressions are mounted up to the heavens, man.
I just always forget where it is. I mean, we've quoted it. Quoted it. Right, but just on the point you just made, it says Ecclesiastes 8:11. Right, it says, because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, therefore the heart of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil. Right, and as your brother was going on, Esau really ain't paid. He really ain't paid. He's just kind of been going away, you know, scot-free, getting away with shit. Right, but the Lord's gonna come and Lord's gonna come and get him on a grand scale. Right, that's why there's destruction. You read Daniel's 12, you read Joel. Right, this destruction is gonna be greater than anything ever on the face of the planet Earth. Right, why? Because it has to be. Right, when you read Sirach 10, as we were just reading, I think verse 8. Right, it says basically because Esau is a shit ruler, man, but you know, because of all of the wickedness, the kingdom is gonna be translated.
That's right.
Right, you know, and then it also says in that same chapter,
Oh,
right?
Sirach to the Nate.
Yeah.
Sirach to the Nate. That's
Yeah,
a good
yeah.
one, man.
In fact, we just grab it. Just grab it. We had it already.
The second Ezra 6 and 9 as well. Might as well couple it with that.
Yeah.
And the other one was the heavens one. Is Revelation 18 and 5.
18 and 5. Thought what up?
Yeah, man. We're gonna get all these scriptures on you devils, man. Because your judgment is coming real soon.
Yeah.
You know, you've been rolling, you know, unscathed for too long, man. And now we see that Yahweh Shem Yahushua is allowing certain prophecies to come to pass. So your time, you know, in rulership is shortened, man. As it states in Revelations 12 and 12. All right, your time is coming to an end. The eclipse has begun, man.
Mm.
You know, and the translation of kingdoms that the brother's about to get is in commencement.
Yeah, and just on what you just said as well about how about this destruction. When you're speaking about the destruction, one thing just came into my mind through the spirit was, what did it say when that thing was taken out? That dove was taken out before everyone to see, you know, for a big crowd to see.
It was made public.
It was made public, and that's like Esau. The way Esau's going to get taken out, ultimately on the grand scale. What does Yahushua say?
Right.
Rather, what is written in Revelation 1 and 7 says, "Every eye shall see it."
Yeah.
Right, everyone going to see the destruction.
Yeah.
Right. Also about the way America's going to be destroyed.
Yeah.
Right. You know, in a moment, right, America going to be there, and then in the next hour, so at 1:59. You know, America is a country.
That's
At
right.
2:59 and 30 seconds, America's done.
That's it.
In 1 hour.
And that's beautiful, because you know why? That gives us a lot of faith and hope, because that shows you that this World War III is not going to be a dragged out thing.
Yeah.
Okay, you know you have wars, they can last for years.
Yeah, well, you had the 100-year war, man.
Exactly.
Afghanistan.
This ain't going to be like that. The Lord is going to do some stuff.
Yeah.
Right? And this is only going to be 1 hour.
Yeah. Oh,
You
man.
know? That's mercy from Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man, because he's elect. We ain't going to be experiencing no World War III, you know, for years on end, and months and that, on the run for months. You know, in the state of, you know, World War III. The Lord ain't going to have it go down like that, man.
Yeah, as the apostle always say, when this thing starts happening, it's going to be quick, man.
Yeah.
It's all going to be quick. Oh, fuck. So I'll get Sirach, Revelation, and Second Ezra. Actually, no, he said Sirach in Revelation, and that's in fact. I'll get Revelation first.
Right.
Revelation 18 and 5. For her sins have reached unto heaven, and the Most High hath remembered her iniquities.
That's it, man. Their sins have reached onto heaven, man. Meaning, look, there's so much things that Esau, Edom, you know, as a whole, as a seed, have done upon the face of the earth. So much transgressions that they actually reach upon the heavens, man. They're innumerable. That's why we're able to do so much videos, you know, with content about, you know, the wickedness of Esau, Edom, and the things that they've done to us in slavery, the things that they've done to the other nations.
Yeah.
You know, not even taking into consideration us, even the other nations.
I was thinking
All right? The earth, you know, nature, you know, everything. He's fucked up, man. Like, he's always bringing something out against himself, you know, that he's done that's just wicked, man.
Yeah.
You know? So we can continue to do videos until we get out of here, because there's just so much information out there that this guy has done, man.
Yeah, and like the devil he is, he then, you know, puts up his hand just like how he did as Cain, right? You know, just like how he did as Esau, right? As the man Esau, right? The original man named Esau, right? He was like, I didn't do anything wrong, and that's his spirit unto this day, right? You know, he was smiling, he'll laugh at you, but what did Esau say? The days of mourning for my father at hand, but then will I slay my brother Jacob, man.
Yeah.
Right? And that's his spirit to this day.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, Amos 1 and 11.
Oh,
we'll
yeah.
get that after. Not even now. We'll get that after.
Cut.
Let's get those ones out.
Yeah. So for her sins have reached unto heaven, and the Most High hath remembered her iniquities, right? So as we read in Ecclesiastes 8:11, because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, right? So these devils, man, they just been doing what they've been doing, man.
Yeah.
Right? They look at Vietnam, because, you know, when you were saying, I was thinking it myself through the spirit. Right? All these heathen nations have a bone to pick with Esau. Right? The thing is, they'll teach it in their country. They won't teach it here. Bro, because here is Esau country, man. Right, but all these heathens, they've got you know, stories to tell about why they hate the so-called white man, right? You know, whether it's what you call them people over there in the land of Vietnam, they hate Esau, man. That Agent Orange, man. When you look up pictures of that Agent Orange, man, That shit makes you. But I look at that shit, I'm like, man, Esau's the devil.
Yeah.
Right?
That's crazy.
Then you had what would you call it, the napalm, where you got that famous picture of the girl who basically her because the napalm I think burns you or something like that.
Yeah.
You had the famous picture of the young girl, right? With she her dress or clothes or whatever got burnt off, and she's just running away naked and in tears.
Oh yeah, I remember that one.
You know, Esau did that, man.
Yeah.
Right? What else?
I was thinking of the other one. I think it's from Vietnam. No, Hiroshima and Nagasaki. When she has her eyes burned out by the blast.
Yep.
That's another one. That's in the scriptures, man. You know, so that's going to be happening.
Yeah.
You know, people's eyes are going to consume away in their holes, man. She's an example of that happening, man.
That's right.
You know, and that's all through who? Esau, Edom.
You
know.
That's right. This is Sirach 10. I'll start from the top again and read to verse 8. It says, "And a wise judge will instruct his people, and the government of a prudent man is well ordered. As the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers. And what manner of the man the ruler of the city is, such are all they that dwell therein." Right? An unwise king destroyeth his people. Right? And what's one of the Esau's rule at the moment? What's the shit he's pushing, man? He's pushing all that LGBT bullshit, man.
Yeah.
Right? You know, and then Esau, being the devil he is, he went to the woman. Right, and because the woman right now is, you know, she's you know, in the Western world, she's got dominion over the man.
Yeah.
Right. So the woman went to the woman, right, just like in the garden, right? Went to the woman, and the woman's brought those philosophies home, man.
Yeah.
It teaches it to her children, teaches it to her husband, and the husband runs along with it.
Yeah.
Right. It says, but through the prudence of them which are in authority, the city shall be inhabited. The power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord, and in due time he will set over it one that is profitable.
That's right.
Right? And the only one that's profitable, the children of Israel.
That's right.
We're the only ones that are profitable. All these heathen nations, man, they look, man, we were speaking about it at camp a while ago, a couple of weeks ago. If a Moab, right, because people are saying, yeah, China's going to be the next rulers.
Yeah.
If Moab get the kingdom, well, they just gonna be doing the same thing. They gonna start from the same place Esau left off.
That's it.
They still gonna have nukes. They still gonna have a harsh weaponry.
Yeah.
They still gonna have iPhones and, you know, radio waves and all this shit that's just killing everyone's body, man.
Yeah.
Right? They still gonna be doing all of that. So they ain't profitable.
That's it. Only you know, the Israelites are gonna be, like the brother said, under the rulership of Yahweh Shai, man.
That's right.
You know, and King David. You know, we're gonna have King David, man, on the throne. It's gonna be a righteous order, man. You know, it's gonna be a righteous order upon the face of the earth, man.
Yeah.
All right.
Right, I'm gonna jump to verse 8. It says, because of unrighteous dealings and injuries and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
You know? So hey, Esau, man, you gonna lose this kingdom, man. Right?
And he said, why you gonna lose it?
Yep.
Because of injuries, you know, riches got by deceit, because you're a thief. You know, you've gone, when you go to these museums, you know, throughout the four corners of the earth, they got artifacts that are always from other people's nations, man.
Yep.
Egypt, you've actually got flipping graves in museums for people to come and view. You've literally dug up the dead. Like Esau's got to go, man.
Yeah.
Esau's the only man doing this wickedness upon the face of the earth, and he's made it normal.
Yeah.
All right. So some people are hearing this video and they're gonna be like, "Well, what's wrong with that?"
Yeah. What's wrong with that?
You know what I mean? What's wrong with digging up a grave? It's 1,000 years old. It don't matter.
Yeah.
All right. It don't matter, man. You're not supposed to dig up someone's grave and have it posted up in a museum.
Museum for everyone to see.
That's demonic. You're a devil, Esau.
Oh, this is King Tut.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's wicked, man.
That's right. So 2 Ezra 6 and 9 says, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. In fact, I need to read verse 8. It says, and he said unto me from Abraham, even unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. Right? And that was a symbolic. Right? And it's explaining the symbolism in verse 9. So for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth, man. Right? So he's just, you see that truck's big foot got yanked.
Yeah.
Right? It says, so yeah, man, you know, I think if I'm to show you some pictures, man. Right, so I was saying, you just see this, man. Right? Dove getting yanked. Well, I think it's actually by the feet as well.
Is it?
I think so. It looks like by the feet. Right? Because that's the head.
It is.
Birds getting yanked by the feet, man.
See, like certain things are spiritual, man.
Yeah.
You know, certain things in this world, everything is spiritual.
Yeah.
All right. First and foremost, everything is spiritual. The Lord, you know, is given it to His men to decode certain things, man. Right. When we see certain things, we connect dots, because that's how the Lord works. The Lord works in mysterious ways, man. All right. Sometimes it ain't gonna be just plain. Sometimes you gotta decode certain things.
That's right.
Man. You know. Sometimes you gotta match this and match that, but the Lord is always there talking, man.
That's right.
You know.
That's right. So yeah, I mean, hey, Lord's word, that was edifying, man.
Okay.
You know, until the next time, go and say shalom.
Shalom.